Muito bem, olá pessoas, eu sou Paulo Koi, sejam todos muito bem-vindos para mais um vídeo da nossa série de Marvel Midnight Suns. Cara, acho que completamos todos os heróis, mais uma vez estamos a passos próximos do fim da série, espero que vocês tenham... Olha, acho que vai passar, mas ainda assim eu acho que vai passar de 100 episódios. Espero que vocês estejam curtindo, não se esqueça de deixar o like no vídeo, se inscrever no canal e ativar o sininho para vocês não perderem nenhum outro conteúdo aqui. E vamos nessa, vamos falar aqui com a Zeladora.
It has been a long day, so if you are going to reprimand me for acting recklessly, do it quickly.
On the contrary, I've come here to congratulate you. We needed that win. We needed it desperately, and you delivered it to us. I want you to know, no matter what happens, you should feel proud of yourself for what you did today. You put my sister in her place and saved an Avenger while you were at it. You deserve all the kudos you can get.
Se orgulhe da Wanda, não de mim. Boa.
Wanda is the one you should be proud of. It took great courage to overcome her fear of facing Lilith again, not to mention Banner, who committed nothing short of atrocities against her.
She is as brave as she is powerful, isn't she?
She is, and she deserves your praise.
Then I will be sure to give it to her. It must have been quite an encounter you had with Lilith. I can see it in your collar. It seems to be on its last legs.
Não se preocupe comigo, eu vou ficar bem.
I do not want you to worry about me.
Well, that's not happening.
Have faith. It will hold.
This isn't the time for faith. It's about to crack in too, and there's nothing I can do about it. The collar you wear around your neck is irreplaceable. This is it. There are no replacements. It took all my ancestral powers to create it for you. Every last drop. There is nothing left. So in case you were ever wondering why I'm not Super Sarah, now you know. I gave up all my powers to protect you.
Uou! Caraca, agora faz sentido, cara. Obrigado, senhora Zeladora.
Sarah, I did not know. Your sacrifice. I do not have words to express how much it means to me. You are indeed Super Sarah.
You can repay me by doing everything in your power to prevent it from breaking completely.
You have my word. Even if I have to use chewing gum and a paper clip, this collar will hold.
Not sure if that's making me feel any better, but I appreciate the sentiment. I should consult with Agatha in the library, see if there's anything else we should prepare for as the prophecy approaches. I suggest you check in on Banner. I believe he's in the forge. I have no doubt he'd want to meet the warrior who saved him. Oh, and Hunter, good job today.
Bruce Banner. Fale com Bruce Banner. Ó, tá bom. Opa. É uma galera querendo conversar comigo.
Lilith somehow hijacks my soul.
Ah.
Make sure Wanda sets me free.
It just now struck me how relieved I am that Bruce is back here with us. I guess I didn't realize how some part of me must have given him up for lost.
Are you going to be okay?
Me? I'm feeling better than I have in days. Listen, we've all faced our share of defeats and setbacks lately. And trust me, I know we've got a long way to go before we can call it a night. But right now, I want to let you know how proud I am to be serving alongside you and watching your leadership.
O sentimento é recíproco, é claro.
That feeling goes both ways, Cap. Your moral character is unparalleled, which is essential in times like this.
Ah, hey. You're gonna make me blush redder than the stripes on my uniform.
It appears that when you feel your feelings, they run quite deep.
I could go on, but I probably shouldn't. There's still so much to do.
And not enough hands to do it.
At least we gained a couple more. Hands, that is. 4 more if you count Bruce and the Hulk as separate people.
Hunter? Are you looking for Barry? He's
Adaga?
busy.
E a adaga?
Yeah, busy at night.
Adaga?
Looking for Captain Marvel.
Oxe,
She's
tinha uma adaga
also
ali.
busy.
Que doido.
Come on, let's toast.
Did you not just have one?
Yeah, but not with you.
What should we toast to then?
I don't know. There's so much to be happy about right now. You pick.
A nossa amizade.
How about to our friendship?
Aw,
Ó, boa.
There is no way we would have had our victory today without you.
oh come on, that's not true. You could have lifted the corruption from Banner just like you did for me. And by the way, aren't you like literally made to kill Lilith?
I am not the one who sent her flying through the air today. That was all you. So, here's to you, Wanda.
I feel weird drinking to myself.
Well, get used to it, because I predict this will not be the last time people will be toasting to you in this abbey. So, how did it feel to face Lilith again? Was it as easy as you made it look?
I won't lie, I didn't think I could do it.
But you did.
Yeah, feels kind of surreal. You know who I wish was here right now to celebrate?
Who?
My dad and brother. I wonder what they would say if they saw me now. Saw who I grew up to be.
Eles só querem que você seja feliz.
If I were to guess, they would not care about your power or accomplishments. They would be more interested in your happiness.
Then they would be in for a major disappointment. Because I'm not a happy person. Not by a long shot.
You seem in good spirits right now.
I am, for the moment. But let's be honest. I am far, far from the perky, well-adjusted sitcom housewife with the 2.5 kids in the house with the white picket fence we idolized growing up in Transia.
Those women were happy trapped behind a white picket fence? That sounds like some sort of medieval female enslavement.
Okay, I concede. In reality, no one is that happy. But on the screen, they represented everything happiness was supposed to be, and everything I'm not. Sometimes I feel like I've been cast as too many different characters in my life, and don't really know who I am, or who I'm supposed to be. Am I Wanda Maximoff, sweet-natured orphan from Transia? Or the scary Scarlet Witch? Because hell if I know.
Você é a Wanda para mim. Isso, vai. Vai que vai dar bom.
If it matters to you, I think the most important role in life you can play is yourself. In your case, just Wanda.
I need to figure out who this Wanda is first, before I can play her properly.
You will have time for that. I mean, you will have time if Cathan does not consume it first.
Ew, he's planning on eating time too? I heard he was the elder god with the eating disorder, but I thought he had some taste.
He wants to devour everything and redecorate the universe with his image. I am fairly certain that is the very opposite of having taste.
Then we've definitely got to stop him. It's been great knocking back a few, but I should probably finish this drink and find some way to recharge. Fighting your mom really zapped my energy. Besides, I think Nico wants to chat.
Get some rest tonight. You have accomplished much today.
You too, Hunter. I'm going to replay this day in my
Caramba,
head
quanta gente
over
querendo bater
and
papo.
over.
Oh my god, Nico, what are you doing?
Não sei.
Having celebratory drinks with coworkers.
Where is Nico and what have you done with her?
She was too emo and gothy, so I traded her in for a happier, peppier model. Like one of those anarchist cheerleaders.
A cheerleader? Things are worse than I thought.
Oh, calm down. I'm not cheering for a high school football team. I'm cheering for you and Wanda. You two knocked Lilith on her ass and managed to jailbreak Banner's brain and bring him back. You both freaking killed it today. Told you everything would get better once Wanda was back.
Eu espero que não tenha sido nada de, não tenha sido demais pra ela.
I just hope the encounter did not take too much out of her. It takes a lot of power to best my mother.
I wouldn't worry too much about Wanda. I mean, next to Carol, she's probably the most powerful person here. And if you didn't know that already, it should be Crystal after today.
I still never thought I would live to see the day.
It's just... we're actually starting to feel like a real family. Maybe a somewhat dysfunctional family with a ton of issues to work through, but still a family.
Estou adorando as perspectivas positivas.
Seeing you become closer to your Avengers colleagues brings a smile to my face. You have become more positive, and I welcome the change.
Not too positive. Remember, the words family and felony are synonymous to me.
Well, here is to this family not committing felonies against each other.
Ha! Here's to being cycle breakers. Okay, I've given you enough of my attention and praise. Time for me to give it to my girl Wanda. She did good today.
Yes, she did. Good talking to you, Nico.
You too, Hunter. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it.
Tem mais gente querendo falar comigo? Eu quero, antes da gente ir pra missão principal. Agora é o Bruce Banner. Caraca, o cara já tá no foco do trampo, brother. Já deram uma roupinha pra ele. Calça roxa? Não.
If you're here to be angry with me, now's the time to do it.
Maluco, o cara parece bicheiro dos anos 90, bicho. É sério, esse Bruce Banner está parecendo bicheiro dos anos 90. Tipo, esse político... Ah, velho. Olha
I've been
isso,
making
mano.
excuses to people for years, trying to reconcile the great things I've done with the terrible things the other guy has done. But this time I have no excuses. I was the worst monster, not him.
Well, well, well. Look who's poking
E
around.
tem voz de
Santa's
fumante, hein?
workshop. Don't mind us. We just wanted to make sure you were getting cozy at your new haunted home away from home.
I guess this is where the yelling starts.
Nobody wants to play the blame game.
Correct. We are here to welcome you back, Bruce, not to yell at you.
Yeah, and to figure out what we need to do if we're going to face Lilith.
Hopefully Bruce has some first-hand knowledge that could help us.
Wanda,
There's no need for apologies. You're back now. You're home.
That's right, feel the feels later. Right now, it looks like Bruce could use a little help.
all I have are ideas right now. Lots of ideas, and no clue how to get started.
Uh-oh. Doc, know what this means?
Could this really be?
Oh, you know it. Time to pull an old-fashioned Avengers all-nighter.
I haven't had one of those since we had to brainstorm ways to smash Ultron sentries a few years back.
I remember that. Good times.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Objetivos, nós temos
Got
aqui
a lot of
Blade.
work ahead of us.
Ver como Blade
Definitely gotta
está?
be an
Como
all-nighter.
assim?
Can't thank Wanda enough for giving Bruce the old come-to-the-light treatment.
Please.
Como assim ver como Blade está? Que é isso, cara? Ah, beleza, vamos ver como o Blade está então. Tá bolado, Blade? O Blade tá boladinho. Pera aí, como assim, rapaz? O Blade tá tite? Ou... tá namorando? Nossa, não é possível, cara. Mas chega devagarinho, chega devagarinho.
Next time, how about we do this on the actual moon?
We could, but you might need to hold your breath.
You could hold it for me.
Olha aí,
Hi, Hunter.
olha aí.
We were privately discussing strategy. Emphasis on the privately. Hunter.
We're ending their war. It's a slow burn, but we'll
Mas,
get there.
rapaz...
They have a bet going as to whether or not you were... What is the phrase Nico taught me? Ah, yes. Moonwatch and chill.
Ghost Rider or not, Robbie is a dead man. Again.
I'm gonna wrap Peter in a cocoon and roll him down a few off-world mountains.
Everyone's getting a stake with their name on it.
Hunter, I'm saying this as a friend. Get lost.
Hunter, if you don't get out of here now, I'm gonna stake you.
Caraca, que isso, João? Olha aí, que
I
fofinhos.
like you, Hunter. Don't make me add you to my kick into a star list.
Get my stakes.
Que fofinhos. Estou apaixonado, estou apaixonado. Muito bem, tá bom. Enquanto você tá aí comendo Cheetos, sujando o teclado com esse salgadinho nojento, o Blade tá dando está introduzindo estacas no coração das pessoas. Literalmente e romanticamente.
I take it you've talked to Banner.
I have.
How do you think he's readjusting?
Ele vai se recuperar com o tempo.
I did not know Bruce that well before he fell, but he seems to be reacclimating in his way.
Yes, but is he all right?
In time, I'm sure he will be.
I still can't believe you and Wanda managed to bring him back. As I said before, this is a major win for us. We have the Hulk back on our side. It seems the tables have finally turned on Lilith.
É bom ver você tão otimista.
Good to see you so optimistic for a change.
Cautiously optimistic. Well, I should probably get back to Agatha. She's been reminding me that it's okay to enjoy the wins when they happen. I suggest you do the same.
Ih, cara, o amor está no ar. É isso. As pessoas estão amando.
Wanda channeling all her power to stop Demon Hulk in its tracks is gonna be my sad memory for a while.
O Blade vai usar a estaca dele. A zeladora vai fazer o seu amor, sei lá, espiritual, não sei o que dizer, né? Fantasmagólico. É isso aí, meus amigos. A maré está mudando. Vou salvar o Jojinho aqui. Vai demorar 200 anos, mas vai ficar pronto já já. Beleza. Hora de dormir. E eu acho que ela vai sonhar com a Lilith. Ou não. Porque no escuro ficou escuro. Normalmente quando ela sonha, essa tela não fica escura, ela fica branca. É, a Lilith tá mordida, amigo. Eu ainda acho que a Lilith quer derrotar o Keaton também. Ela quer trair o Keaton. Bruce ou Banner? Quer falar comigo?
Finally figured that out, did you?
No word yet from the White House on the cause of the Green Sky. Many sources are indicating.
Caraca, ficou tudo verde. O cara chegou.
Why don't you blame Mysterio while you're at it?
A forja tá desativada até eu conversar com o Bruce Banner. Então, vamos nessa.
It's green.
And I thought the smog in LA was bad.
Yeah, I don't think we should be breathing this air.
It's gamma radiation. It's fine to breathe, as far as I know.
Yes, but it gives the sky quite a beautiful tinge of color, doesn't it?
Like the sky before a storm.
Anyone want to tell me what I'm looking at?
The storm is almost here.
And so is the Midnight Sun.
The prophecy is almost complete.
Kathan is making his way into our dimension.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Let's go inside. We have work to do.
Fale com o Robbie, o Bruce Banner, a abadia. Bruce Banner, forja. Deixa eu ver aqui a forja. Forja o quê? Nova espiral gama para analisar e pesquisa concluída. Vamos lá. Caramba.
And it was glowing this way when you walked in here?
Yes, it's like something flipped it on. As if it's preparing for the Midnight Sun.
I think that's precisely what it's doing.
It knows its owner is coming back to pick it up, and it wants to look good.
Yes, that's an excellent way to put it.
I know a thing or two about magic artifacts, especially if they're swords.
So I have observed. Perhaps when we take a breather, you can explain to me exactly how your portal spell works. It appears to be quite effective.
You want to talk shop? You got it. But watch yourself. I might end up becoming the Sorcerer Supreme one of these days.
I don't feel threatened. In fact, nothing would make me happier.
Caraca. Gostei, hein? E aí, gente, tudo bom? Tá brilhando, é? Tá bom. Esse Deus Ex Machina aí. Ah, Deus Ex Machina ou só Ex Machina? Ainda eu falei, acho que eu falei errado ontem e repeti de novo. Olha aí, concluiu. Foco Supremo. Selecione um herói, dobra o dano do próximo ataque ambiental dele. Grátis. Show. Canalização de feitiço. Continuar. Olha o nível 15. Caraca, por essa eu não esperava. Melhore 4 habilidades da Feiticeira Escarlate. E olha aí. A gente já melhorou 2. Olha só. Tem a parada nível 15 aqui pra fazer com o Hulk, mas eu preciso fazer 3 missões com o Hulk. Eita, joguinho, mas tá rendendo. Caraca, esse aqui vão vir cartas lendárias, hein?
This is some of my best work. Tony's Forge of Mystery, we never close.
Chuva de golpes, consome todo o heroísmo. Paciência. Caraca, eu quero. Eu nem sabia que eu tinha 2 cópias dessa. Ou seja, dá pra melhorar. Detonação, detona um explosivo. Não gostei muito dessa carta. Invoca explosivo, de luz e um de trevas. E arremesso rápido. Ao nocautear, ganha 39 de bloqueio, repulsão e ágil. Tem uma build da Feiticeira Escarlate que é de arremesso. Mas essa build de efeitos em área dela eu acho bem bacana por ser diferente, né? Porque tem outros personagens que a gente pode fazer build de arremesso.
See you, Hunter.
Bancada de itens, eu preciso muito fazer os itens que der pra fazer, eu vou fazer, vai. Antes, eu preciso melhorar as habilidades. São mais urgentes e mais, né? Melhoria de habilidade, eu preciso fazer 2 da feiticeira. Então, cara, vou fazer só pra desbloquear o rolê lá. Então,
The Chaos Magic's power grows.
e agora, Hunter. Golpear, não era bem nem golpear. Pô, a gente pode fazer o golpe protetivo, que é uma carta que a gente usa. Não, desculpa. Enquanto estiver em mão, não é essa que a gente usa, não. Cura. Golpe protetivo. Faixa de fogo a gente não usa. Então, golpe protetivo e cura. A gente vai precisar de essência heróica e talento. Eu vou tentar fazer essas 2 cartas. Para isso, nós vamos ter que acessar o baralho do herói. Da própria Hunter, talvez. A gente tem a carta suficiente aqui pra quebrar. Heróica. Aniquilação. A gente não vai usar. Ah, a gente não pode quebrar essa carta. Não posso quebrar paciência de jeito nenhum. Paciência não dá pra melhorar, não? Eu já tenho ela melhorada aqui. Não preciso melhorar. Na verdade, golpe protetivo... É o golpe protetivo que eu tô querendo? Enquanto estiver na mão... Não, peraí. Todas as minhas cartas da... Ah, tô maluco, cara. Paciência, expulsão sagrada... Ah, não, na real não preciso não. Pô, tô louco. Vamos voltar na Forge, porque eu acho que eu já resolvi o BO aqui.
What are we building today?
Pesquisa. Aê. Simbiose mística. Wanda tem o poder mais bruto de qualquer feiticeira que eu já vi. Utilizar esse poder será melhor para a nossa bancada de itens. Ok. Vamos lá. Podemos criar itens épicos na bancada. Vamos lá conversar agora com o Huxon. Não, na verdade, ver o Robbie. Robbie! Na abadia. O que ele quer, cara? Eita, tá longe o Robbie. Ah, ele vai estar na oficina.
The slumbering giant beneath the darkest of holds.
Does slumbering giant refer to Banner, Cathan, Wanda, or D, all of the above?
Option E, for other. What? After your third or so apocalypse, you never know what's going to come out of left field at the last second.
Either way, hell's coming.
Hells are always coming, Blade. There's no just one hell anymore.
I gotta go check in on Aunt May and MJ. And maybe the rest of the neighborhood. I don't know, Queens?
No, Spider-Man. The more hell we keep focused on us, the less hell there is everywhere else.
We're holding Lilith's attention to keep others out of harm's way. We can't split up now.
Okay, everyone just said different things to me and I'm not sure which one to respond to.
How about we change topics to this? I think it's safe to say that maybe we got this is a safe thing to say.
That was a long walk with a lot of caveats.
Bravo for that, Nugget, Ghost Rider.
Pete, how many times I gotta tell you? Do not sit on the hell ride.
Ok. Tá tudo bem aí, moçada?
Both you and Blade seem rather unfazed about the imminent invasion of this dimension by a homicidal elder god.
Oh, this is not the worst Armageddon scenario I've lived through.
Just how many have you been through, Carol?
You mean the end of this world, or are we talking other planets too?
All of the above.
Let's put it this way. I lived through a time literally called the Age of Apocalypse.
That sounds rather stressful.
It was, but there comes a point in every cataclysmic event when you just have to let go and, I don't know, roll with it. All you have to do is be ready to fight for what you care about when the time comes.
I will stand ready to fight for life then. And when I say life, I mean Charlie.
That dog is totally adorbs. Well, half dog. What is he? A demon dog?
I believe the breed is technically called a hellhound.
Right. Well, I'm fighting for my fur baby too. Call me a crazy cat lady, but I am not going to let some hangry elder god eat Chewie. Or your dog. Not on my watch.
We must all draw a line in the sand somewhere.
Pet eating is definitely mine. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't worry about what you can't control. You'll face Lilith soon enough.
What should I do between now and then?
How you spend your possibly last moments on this version of Earth is your choice. I, for one, have always been curious about what's really under the hood of Robbie's ride, and tonight, I'm determined to find out.
You look cool, calm, and collected, considering the circumstances.
Keeping a cool head is kind of my thing, but you know that. I'm telling you, Hunter, I don't know what's coming next, but I do know when the shit hits the fan with Cthon, there's no other place I'd rather be than parked right here with my friends.
Não consigo pensar em uma companhia melhor.
I could not think of a more honorable band of heroes to spend the end of my days with myself.
Same. We gotta make the most of the good times while we can. Because when the shit gets unreal, we might not have any time left.
E você, Coisinho?
The best way for me to help Aunt May, MJ, everyone back home is to be here. But being here, I just wish I was back with them. They worry about me. But the only way to ensure nobody gets hurt is to throw myself at the big, scary, Lilith-shaped problem.
Lutando pelos melhores que não podem lutar.
We are defenders.
Boa.
No way, you were in the Defenders too? Dr. Strange recruited me once, but he told me it was a secret. We were secret defenders. Oh, wait, does that mean I shouldn't have told you? No, pretend I didn't say anything.
It is not easy, Peter. With or without a mask, people worry about us, and we worry about them.
Sounds about right. I just wish I could warn them, you know? Something.
I'm not even sure demonic horde is the appropriate term. I gotta ask Nico for a refresher on occult terminology.
How do you feel about taking down an elder god?
Can't run from the devil, as my abuelita would say. So better grab it by the horns and, well, the next part isn't safe for work. Mi abuelita is a real spark plug.
And are you prepared for the less desirable scenario where we do not make it?
Nope, I'm in complete denial. It's gonna go like this. Save the world, go home, give my brother a big hug, throw a barbecue for the neighborhood.
Nenhuma grande aspiração? Você não pode nos deixar tão rápido. Pelo menos pense na alternativa. Nenhuma grande aspiração?
Do you not have greater aspirations? Trust me, after you defeat a deity, you will be hungry for your next challenge.
What? You got another dark god up your sleeve? You're hard to impress, Hunter. Beating this one's gonna give us street cred for ages.
Perhaps, but you can do much more. Fend off supernatural threats, safeguard Earth from a foreign invasion, or even simply be your town's protector.
Sounds like a lot of extra work. I see why Blaze didn't like avenging.
And how are you passing the time until our big moment?
I tuned the Hell Ride for the 4th time. I read the last page of all my comics just in case. And, you know, trying to be chill before my head catches fire. Maybe I should do a 5th tune-up.
Eu sei que essa ajuda do herói é pra fazer cartas sombrias.
Hey,
não.
Can I ask a favor?
Não. Não.
Ready to fight some crime?
Agora. Caraca, tem um. Tá, vamos lá conversar com o Bruce Banner. Eu já vi ali que apareceu o balãozinho. Na cabeça da véia. Olá, Bruce the Banner.
Hunter, we should, I should speak with you about what you did to me.
Is that an accusation?
Of course not. I am grateful, of course. It has been so long since I've thought for myself. I was so focused on understanding what was happening with the Hulk. That obsession was how I stumbled onto her. And by then it was too late. I always thought myself capable of... well, doesn't even matter. I made a choice, and the world paid for it. The Hulk is not to blame for once. All this destruction was the work of Bruce Banner.
A culpa é da minha mãe. Boa.
Bruce, Lilith's influence is supernatural. You cannot fault yourself for succumbing.
No, I will not be absolved of this. I sought her out, not the other way around.
Did you know what you were seeking?
E caramba.
Well, no. But the result was the same. I can still sense her, you know. Even though you freed me from her influence, she still resides in my head.
How? I removed the stain of Lilith's corruption.
My irradiation keeps me attuned to her thoughts and feelings. Not all of them, but enough. At this moment, her excitement grows as the prophecy nears its end.
Does the link go both ways? Does your presence threaten the Abbey?
The Abbey is open to her, Hunter. She can breach it whenever she desires.
That cannot be possible.
When Wanda chased you and the others through Limbo, she pierced the Abbey's barrier. That was all Lilith needed to enter.
If she has known that long, why not attack the Abbey directly?
Haven't you figured it out? She doesn't want to win.
Ei, olha aí! Olha aí! Ó, ai meu Deus. É porque eu quero fazer um vídeo de veredito, mas eu não quero ficar espalhando os vereditos da minha análise do jogo pelos vídeos enquanto eu jogo, entendeu? Esses últimos vídeos eu tenho sido muito analítico e crítico, né? Já fazendo as minhas percepções já no final do jogo, principalmente com relação à enrolação da parte do Social Link e os furos de roteiro de história e quadrinho que é comum. Tipo, o Ex Machina, os personagens sempre estarem perdendo e no final das contas a solução é uma parada que não tem nada a ver. Mas ainda assim a história é muito legal. Mas enfim, a gente volta a falar isso depois. Vamos fingir que eu acredito em você.
Explain your theory.
I already told you I can, pardon the simplified expression, read her mind. This isn't theory. These are her thoughts. Whatever her plans entail, they involve more than just killing the lot of you. Of us.
Dr. Banner.
Please, call me Bruce.
Quero saber mais sobre você. Não quero saber mais sobre você. Eu quero saber mais sobre essa teoria maluca aí, né?
Bruce, in all the time I have known you, I realize how little I know about you. Would you mind telling me about yourself?
Not at all. My life is an open, irradiated book.
Quanto ao Hulk?
May I ask you about the Hulk?
Of course.
Como você se tornou o Hulk?
When did you first transform into the Hulk?
Years ago, I worked on a device based on Howard Stark's original gamma accelerator. There was an accident, and I soaked up so much radiation I should have died on the spot. Instead, it unleashed a green-skinned manifestation of rage from within me. When I came to my senses, I realized what I'd become. I knew I couldn't be around people. To lose control like that? It still terrifies me. Yet, when I become angry or subjected to intense pain, Bruce Banner retreats for the duration.
O Hulk é uma pessoa diferente?
Are you and the Hulk different people, or is he an aspect of your personality?
I've heard contradictory conjecture from hundreds of experts. You see, I'm psychologically fascinating. Everyone has a pet theory. At this point, I think of the Hulk as a different person. Yet I also take full responsibility for his actions. It's why I betrayed him so deeply by working with Lilith. I'm supposed to be the responsible one. In a way, I'm his keeper. He doesn't really understand what happened, but I decided on his behalf, like I always do, and very nearly killed his friends.
O que Hulk acha da Lilith?
Does the Hulk have any thoughts about Lilith?
He finds her... There's some... attraction.
The Hulk has the hots for my mother?
Yes, but he remembers she tried to hurt his friends. That makes him angry. And for the Hulk, anger always wins out.
Olha aí o Hulk metelão. Quanto aos Vingadores.
I had questions about the Avengers.
Go ahead.
Como você entrou para os Vingadores?
What led the Hulk to join the Avengers?
The way Tony tells it, they spent so much time stopping the Hulk from destroying cities, they offered him a job so they could keep tabs on him. But really, they need Bruce Banner. Yes, the Hulk is good to have around when Ultron attacks or Skrulls invade, but my expertise gives the Avengers a crucial edge.
And what is that?
I plan ahead, develop contingencies and worst-case scenarios, solve impossible equations. I'm the only one who thinks it all through. Well, I was.
Você dava bem com os seus companheiros?
What do you think of your fellow Avengers?
Before all this, the Hulk and I respect Steve. Strange is fine, but he can aggravate the Hulk. Carol and I don't see eye to eye about where the Avengers should focus our efforts. Still, we're friends outside of work. Plus, she knows how to make Hulk laugh. And Thor, I always appreciate his grass charm. The Hulk likes him because he doesn't need to pull his punches when they're play fighting.
What about Tony?
Ah, Tony. He knows full well the Hulk can reduce him to a fine salsa mist. Yet he constantly pokes and prods. You'd think he was trying to provoke me. But we both respect him for that. He treats us like any other person. He knows what we are, and he's not afraid.
Cara, agora eu me dei conta de uma coisa. Tá faltando o Thor. Muito, muito, muito. Eu queria muito ver o Thor no meio dessa galera. E na lista de DLCs, de personagens extras que eles vão disponibilizar, o Thor não tá. Eu sei que quem aparece é o Deadpool, que é o primeiro DLC. Depois, aí eu não sei a ordem também, tá? Mas já foi confirmado o Deadpool, o Morbius e o Venom. Caraca, velho. Eu acho que o Thor, ele não deveria nem ser uma DLC, cara. Tinha que ser uma expansão mesmo, sabe? Tipo um jogo... não um jogo à parte, mas... uma expansão. Uma continuação da história, alguma coisa assim. Você traiu eles. Como superar uma coisa dessas?
Will the Avengers forgive you for what you did?
Usually I wake up to discover what terrible damage the Hulk has caused. The team always understood and supported me in their way. It's a very different situation. You ask if they will forgive me? I don't know if they should.
But is it possible?
It's possible. But if so, it won't be soon. Nor should it be.
Vamos nessa.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you, Hunter. It took me far too long to find my place. I'm glad it was here.
Maluco, essa voz
Hunter, we
dele.
need to talk in the forge immediately.
Caraca, meu irmão, mas não tá parando. O capítulo 5 não... capítulo 3 não para. Eu ia falar alguma coisa importante... Esqueci. O Doutor Estranho me atrapalhou realzaço. Qual foi a presença?
Our time has almost run out, Hunter. If we're ever going to find out what this God Killer can do, Tony and I need to start researching it now.
Estamos contando com você.
I know you and Tony will be able to find something helpful. Because the alternative...
is too grim to consider.
All right. Then let us find out what this God Killer is all about.
Excellent. You know what to do at the anvil. Please
Ah,
get us started,
não.
Hunter.
Já tá rolando a pesquisa, velho. Como é que desbloqueia? Ah, velho, que droga, mano. Nessa brincadeira vão ser 2 dias, cara, pra gente poder avançar na história do jogo.
You find more coil, send it my way.
Que merda, cara, que merda. Vou fazer 2 missões. Ah, cacete. Ó, velho. Decepcionado. Mas tudo bem.
The shield's saying the green skies are just a normal atmospheric event?
This is not an Avengers-level threat.
I don't remember being consulted on that decision. Do you, Steve? After this, I am so done with clandestine quasi-government organizations.
Cover up or not, we have to present a united front and follow Fury's play.
Yeah, hard pass. We gotta tell the world the truth, or we lose the trust of anyone with a camera or access to social media, which, last I checked, is the population of Earth.
Woof. I've been there. Nobody cares about the truth. Nobody believes a primordial god is about to wake up and devour the universe.
We believe it.
Because you've seen it, Rogers. But I remember calling the Avengers hotline with the same story and getting nowhere. Everyone laughed at me. Well, not everyone. I still haven't heard back from Cloak and Dagger. This is no time to quibble over PR statements and cover-ups.
Nico's right. We can contradict S.H.I.E.L.D. and tell the truth, but most people aren't going to buy it.
Save the damage control spin for after we banish Chthon. If we banish Chthon.
Ok, eu tava indo falar com...
I'm at a loss. So, the Midnight Sun has arrived, despite our best efforts, threatening to end the lives of millions.
And Chthon is threatening to consume the whole planet, ending even more.
Yes, I know. But as Wanda so compassionately pointed out, there are people in desperate need of help out there. Our help. It's my strong opinion we should save as many souls as possible before confronting Lilith.
Concordo, a vida de muitos... Ih, rapaz.
I agree. Life is too precious. We must save everyone we can.
I thought you'd agree.
Hydra is everywhere. Where should I go first?
That's up to you. But I do want you to bring Banner. He needs to get back out there, get some wins, before our final showdown with Lilith.
Eu sempre quis trabalhar com Hulk.
Ever since I learned of the Hulk's existence, I have dreamed of fighting side by side with such a warrior.
Well, now is your chance. I will leave the final decision to you, but you know my opinion. Oh, and Hunter, happy hunting. Don't just stand there.
Ah,
There are
bom.
lives out there that need
Entendi,
saving.
entendi. Tá. Ali foi vacilo do jogo, porque eu poderia já ter botado pra fazer a faquinha, mas a gente vai precisar fazer alguns rolês com o Hulk. Até pra gente jogar com o boneco, né, cara? Deixa eu aproveitar. Cura rápida de novo essa carta. O professor Xavier e Wolverine seguiram as ondas cerebrais de pestilência em campo. Da pestilência em campo. No entanto, o professor X ficava recebendo medições contraditórias, o que levava a direções opostas. Finalmente, Wolverine percebeu o motivo. A Hydra havia plantado o dispositivo para ocultar o padrão de ondas da pestilência. Primeiro a alteração das radiações gama e agora a Hydra. Estamos lutando com os olhos vendados e com as mãos atadas. Precisamos de uma solução, concluiu o professor X. Melhor defesa. Ganha bloqueio, equivalente ao Tererel. Capitão América se encontrou com Maria Hill. Há muito que processar, mas estamos atualizando você. A assistência dos Midnight Suns vai ser inestimável. Capitão América passou o resto do dia recebendo informações. Hill confirmou, os Midnight Suns agora estão autorizados a participar das operações da S.H.I.E.L.D. na Tranzânia. O show! Na Trânsia. Não tem mais operações heróicas por enquanto. E vamos lá. Ai, caraca, tem carta pra melhorar. E agora nós temos o Hulk. We have a Hulk. Olha ele aí. Caraca, tá a cara do Hulk dos quadrinhos e da série, hein? Vamos ver como é o rolê do Hulk. Hulk esmaga, aplica atordoamento, ganha uma fúria. Não consome fúria. Fúria é aquela coisa, ele vai atacar... Não, peraí, como é a fúria no... Cadê ver detalhes da habilidade? Fúria, aumenta a ofensiva de Hulk. Ataques e habilidades heróicas de Hulk consomem 1 de fúria quando usadas. Beleza. Então a fúria para o player faz com que as habilidades dele fiquem mais fortes. Show. Fugido desafiante, provocação. Olha o tanque. Ganha 1 de fúria para cada inimigo que estiver na... Ótimo. Sequência provocação, repulsão e aplica atordoamento a cada inimigo na linha. Beleza, o Hulk é mais um tanque. Show. Suspeitei que fosse isso mesmo. Então vamos nessa. Deixa eu ver. Vamos fazer o seguinte, eu vou encerrar esse vídeo aqui agora. Muito obrigado a você que assistiu. No próximo vídeo a gente começa a botar o Hulk na ativa. Então até a próxima. Fui.